You ever have one of those moments where you look at your life and think, why am I still giving my peace away to someone who doesn't even value it? That split second where something inside of you whispers, you deserve better than this, and suddenly everything feels clearer than it ever has. That's what I want to talk about today, because too many of us stay where we're hurting just because we're scared of what happens if we finally walk away. Listen, I'm not here to judge anyone. I'm here because I've been there. I know what it feels like to keep trying, to keep explaining yourself, to keep shrinking just to keep the peace with someone who has no problem disturbing yours. And at some point you realize that weight on your chest isn't love, it's exhaustion. The purpose of this conversation is simple: to remind you that your peace is worth protecting, even if it means letting go of someone you care about. Here's the thing no one wants to admit. Sometimes the person hurting you isn't a stranger. They're someone you love deeply, someone you trusted, and that's what makes it so hard. You tell yourself maybe things will get better, maybe they'll understand how their words cut you, maybe they'll appreciate you more tomorrow, but then tomorrow looks just like yesterday, and you find yourself stuck in this loop of giving chances that drain you emotionally, mentally, spiritually. You start losing pieces of yourself, your confidence, your joy, your spark, just trying to hold something together that's been falling apart for a long time. And you keep it quiet because you don't want to look like you're failing. You don't want to disappoint anyone. And honestly, you don't want to disappoint yourself. And here's where things shift. There comes a moment, sometimes quiet, sometimes explosive, where you can't ignore the truth anymore. You realize that real love shouldn't require you to lose yourself to keep someone else comfortable. You realize you've been dimming your own light so someone else doesn't feel insecure. You realize you've been carrying the whole relationship on your back while they contribute nothing but chaos. And then it hits you. Peace is not something you bargain for. Peace is something you choose. And staying in a toxic relationship hoping it magically becomes healthy is like standing in the rain waiting for the sun to dry you off. At some point, you have to walk out of the storm. That clarity, that's your strength waking up. That's your future calling you forward. That's your heart finally fighting for you. And when it clicks hard. You start understanding that walking away isn't failure, it's self-respect, it's maturity, it's healing, it's choosing the life you were meant to live over the pain you got used to. Your peace, your joy, your mental health, your future. Those things matter more than any relationship that drains you. And if someone gets upset because you stop allowing them to hurt you, that tells you everything you needed to know. You weren't losing a partner, you were losing a problem. You weren't breaking something, you were saving yourself. And that moment, when your boundaries finally meet your courage, that's when everything changes. So as we wrap this up, I want you to remember that choosing peace isn't selfish, it's sacred. Your life is too precious to be spent walking on eggshells or begging someone to treat you right. You deserve a relationship that feels safe, supportive, and healthy. And if you haven't heard that lately, hear it now. If this message spoke to you, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss more content just like this. This channel is all about growth, healing, and stepping into the life God intended for you. Stick with me, we're growing together. And do me a favor, check out other videos here on my channel. Share them with someone who might need this message today, and help spread something positive in a world that needs it. Thanks for spending this time with me. Here, your growth matters. I'll see you in the next video.